I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Hey everyone, welcome back to RJM. Welcome back to the channel. Today is our day 5 for the April monthly challenge for KBF. As you can tell, I look pretty tired. There's a lot going on personally that we're working on right now, so it's kind of, been a rough couple of days. Nothing bad, just on, some good stuff that we may be working on. I do want to cover a couple other things. So today's our day 5. Depending on how we do today is if we fish the last Saturday of the month, and it's the last day of the month, which is April 30th. Right now we fell down to 9th place. The leaders are really kicking butt right now at 112 and I think a half inches, and then second place is like 104 inches. Sorry, I see a lot of stuff going on around me. So depending on how we do today is what we do for next weekend. If we do not fish the last day for KBF, we are going to start transitioning to salt water fishing. So I've done it numerous times. I've been out saltwater fishing in the kayak quite a bit actually, and in a boat. So but I just never documented it. So that'll be coming up soon. That's going to be starting our new series, Sunrise and Salt. I do have it scheduled for May 15th as the first episode, but who knows, I may bump it up a little bit faster and put it out a little bit sooner than the May 15th, but we'll see how that works out. And the second thing is we started a new channel called Anchor Antique Wood. I'll put a link in the description below. I've been in construction now for about 27 years, and I never documented any of the things I did personally for myself. So if you're into cool house renovations and stuff like that, go check out that channel. I got a video uploaded on Anchor Antique Wood of what the channel is going to be about, so you guys understand what that channel is going to be. And I really appreciate all the help I can get from all of you guys, and I hope you guys are liking all the content for both channels. RJM will probably still have the most uploads, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can as well for Anchor Antique Wood. So I hope you guys enjoy both channels, and it just kind of gives you a look at what I do and what I love to do. Fishing is my priority, is my first passion, my first love, but construction and building things is my second love as a hobby. Go check that channel out. I know it's not what you guys are not here for, but I just want to let you guys know, I'm trying to use one channel to start the other channel, and build that as well. And 80% of the viewers of RJM are not subscribers, and if you know YouTube, it takes a lot of effort to do what we do. Filming, editing, and getting the content out the way you want it. So it does mean a lot who have subscribed already, but if you haven't subscribed or could share our channel, we'd really appreciate it, because we're just trying to build up our subscribers, because that means a lot for YouTube and for us too. So both these channels, RJM Fishtails and Anchor Antique Wood, are always going to be around no matter what happens with them. And I'm always going to be documenting everything I do for you guys. But, if you could help us out and just please subscribe, share our channel with others, we'd really appreciate it. All right, let's get on to fishing now. That's what you guys are here for. So we're going to head to a shallow area, and we're going to start off with topwater this morning. I haven't done that in quite a while, so I figured I'd start out with topwater. It's going to be a beautiful day. Our main thing for today is to catch as much as we possibly can, because this may be our last day for April. Like I said, I'm going to take off next month and do saltwater, and of course I was going to do it more for fun, and just go out and catch fish, which I'm going to do that. But as you can tell, I ended up getting a new catch board, and obviously it's the longer version at 32 inches. And there's a competition for Real Salt Life, or Salt Life, but they have their Instagram page is Real Salt Life. But they're starting a fishing challenge next month too, for saltwater and also freshwater. So it looks like it's gonna be black bass, which is what we're fishing for today. It's gonna be redfish, speckled trout, and flounder. Anybody can do it. It's actually free to sign up, so you might as well go do it. I would. It's on Fishing Chaos. You can find it under Salt Life for May. It's for the whole month. You can fish from the bank, you can fish from a boat, you can fish from a kayak, you can fish from an airplane. However you want to catch that fish and measure them up. So I do want to make one pit stop before we start some top water. In the back over here, where it's like only a couple feet, is in between these two trees right here. This is where I caught my last fish. And last time we caught him on a Cinco, but I want to run a original chatterbait from Z-Man in between these two trees, because there is a bush between these two trees that I think is holding fish. So let's try that. Yep, we definitely don't want to start that way. I do want to get my drop shot ready for today, and what we're using for that is a 3/8 ounce weight and a Z-Man, as soon as I find it, SMH worm, the green pumpkin goby. Because we're just gonna nose hook this through a 2/0 hook, just like that. Trying this combination right now in between these two trees, and then we're going to move on to some top water real quick. And the reason why I'm using a drop shot today over a Cinco is because these fish should be spawning now, and they're obviously going to be on the bottom protecting their beds, and the Cinco just drops too slow. So I want to get that bait down there with a weight. I may Texas rig later, but really starting to like this drop shot. One thing I have noticed when I put the because I go in a tree, when I put the trailer on the chatterbait, it actually, I guess because the buoyancy of the Z-Man minnows, it actually runs a little bit smoother than without a trailer on it. It actually gives me a better feel. It's pretty calm today. We're going to venture out pretty far and just try to cover as much water as we can. There's a bunch of trees up there to the right. There's a point up there we're going to try to fish, so we figure we'll do it now in case it does get a little rough later, which it shouldn't be, but you never know with the weather. But we're going to venture out. I mean, this is a huge lake, Lake Marion, so see what we can do and cover and find. This is all kind of new water to us. This is only our fourth time being here, so the last couple times I've been here I haven't been out too far because of the wind, so we're going to really venture today. All right, fish on. I hope it's a bass. I don't know though, pulling pretty hard. It's a monster bass. Get your gar again. Be a striper too, but I don't know. No, I think so. Catfish. I mean, for real? All things to catch today. Trying to spin it up. Nice little size. It's a fish, but not what we're after, guys. Not what we're after. I think I got both hooks in him, trailer and the main hook. He's off. Okay, take a break for a minute and stretch my legs. But it is 9:45. We've been on the water for 3 hours. We caught the one catfish so far. We are covering as much water as we can today. I'm fishing all these trees in front of us, you know, docks, and we'll probably head over that way too, possibly. We're almost there. It's probably about another half a mile or maybe a quarter mile. But we're gonna hit all this stuff, go up around that island up there where those trees are, probably start heading back, and maybe fish the other side on the way back, and then go in, fish some docks, and that's it. So hopefully we can get a couple today. That's all we're looking for, just to move up a little bit more in the leaderboard. I think we're in 9th place, like I said, and it won't take much for us to get up to that top 3. We just need 1 or 2 fish, so that's what we're trying for today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to Texas rig a Z-Man mag fatties and the black and blue laminate, and we're going to drag it across the bottom. Now, I was drop shotting a little bit, but this will give me the ability to cover a little bit more water faster and be a little bit more accurate with my cast. We're still going to fish with the spinner bait yet today, but I definitely want to change over to something a little bit more slower too, but a little bit more accurate for me to cast. So that's why we're going to do that. We're going to keep fishing around these trees out here. We're using a 5/0 hook with a 1/8 ounce bullet weight, and that's the finished product. So, since I'm not catching anything close to the trees right now, I got some deeper water with some structures. So I'm doing some open water crankbaiting because kind of running out of options here. You want to talk about being in a little boat in the middle of nowhere, huh? There's a big body of water, Lake Marion. They say that kayakers can't compete with bass boats. Well, they're either by me or I'm by them. So what does that tell you? Don't make a difference what size boat you're in. You can cover the same amount of water, not as fast, but you can cover a lot of water in a kayak. So if you're thinking about doing this, don't hesitate. On a good note, it costs you nothing in fuel, easy to maintain, and it's a blast. It's a whole different experience. Why are these birds so loud? Coming out here for peace. I mean, really? Did I come to your nest and scream at you? Didn't think so. I mean, are you gonna stop or are you just gonna keep doing that all day? So loud. So loud. So I'm going to take a little break, have a little coffee, have a little water. I normally don't eat on the water, and you know why. So, but you know, when I'm not catching fish like right now, I mean, I caught that catfish this morning, that was it. I just like to sit here, anchor up, and really take in how beautiful this world is, how beautiful it is to be on the water, how we take this for granted sometimes. And I do it myself. You know, there's times I come out here and all I'm thinking about is catching fish and really don't absorb what's around me. But I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. You got trees in the middle of the water. It's just beautiful. I mean, you know, catching fish or not, these are the days I enjoy being on the water no matter what. So, you know, just think about that, guys. I mean, you know, when you're out in the water and you're just trying to win and catch fish, stand back, smell the roses, take a look around, and just take in all the surroundings around you. I mean, all the stuff that you don't see when you're sitting back home on your couch. You know, this is why I believe that kayak fishing is probably one of the better sports. Don't get me wrong, being on a boat is great. I've had boats, I have numerous boats, but this is the way I think I enjoy the water the most. So just wanted to say that. Like I said, I'm going to anchor up here shortly, take a little bit of a break. It is 11:20. We're going to give it to about 3 o'clock today. You know, I hope something still turns around here yet for us, and we'll take it from there. If not, at least enjoy the scenery with me, right? Thought that was you rocking out for a minute. Good. It's caught a catfish all day, that's it. I caught him on a spinnerbait. So, I don't know. Not having too much luck here the last couple times I've been out, so. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to a lot of people, same thing. I mean, I covered a lot of water today. You know, because I knew it was going to be nice and not so windy so I could handle it, but I don't know.
I think I seen you all the way out the front, didn't you?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to try saltwater for a little while and come back to freshwater maybe in a month. Well, have a good day. So, we're back at home. That was a long day. So the only fish I caught was that catfish. I caught that on a true south spinnerbait, which is kind of abnormal for me. I think I've done it one other time in my life that I've ever caught a catfish on a spinnerbait, but he went after pretty good. Got the trailer hook and the main hook. So based on today's performance, we are going to stop fishing the April's monthly challenge. We are not going to fish the last day next weekend. We are going to stop there. Right now we're still in 9th place. I'm sure I'll get bumped down, but you know, those guys who were in 1st place, those guys are kicking butt right now. So I don't know where they're catching, but they're catching. So that'll be it for this month for April for KBF. We are going to start saltwater fishing next month. You know, our new series, Sunrise and Salt. We will be coming back to freshwater. We're just going to be doing both moving forward on this channel. We're just not going to stick with freshwater. So hopefully it generates some new subscribers. So I mean, if you guys could just pass us along, and you know, if you guys haven't subscribed, if you guys could, I would really appreciate it. This way, you know, down the line, it could bring, you know, some possibility of new content. You know, maybe, you know, it's kind of what we're looking for as far as that. We would just really appreciate if you guys could subscribe. And, you know, we really appreciate all who has already subscribed to this channel. We really appreciate it. I can't say that enough. You know, it does mean a lot to us. So, like I said, you know, next month will be our Sunrise and Salt. I did have that scheduled for May 15th, but I may bump that up a little sooner because I don't want to go too long without uploading content for you guys. But I'll probably be doing that next weekend. But if you check out my other channel, Anchor Antique Wood, you know, once again, I would appreciate if you guys do like, you know, construction and house renovations, if you could subscribe to that channel as well and build both channels. They're both going to stick around forever. I appreciate that too, or pass my channel along to people who do like construction, and you know, give other people ideas about how to renovate their house or etc. You know, we do like the farmhouse decor, and that's what we're gonna be sticking with. If you go check out that channel, there may be something popping up soon. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know, either at RJM or Anchor Antique Wood, you know, we're not going to say anything now, but there may be a possibility of something coming up, and if I do find out tomorrow, which we're supposed to, I will announce that on, you know, my Instagram accounts, what's going on, and etc. So next week I may be doing some work. I'll probably take off Monday, weather permitting, and start our first day saltwater fishing for the year, which we're really excited about. So I can promise you though, saltwater, it won't be as dry as it has been for us for freshwater. We'll definitely be catching fish for you guys there. You know, I've been a freshwater fisherman most of my life, but I am pretty good at saltwater, especially now with the kayak. You know, I had the boat before and be able to go shallow and chase those redfish. We're definitely going to enjoy that and, you know, really produce for you guys. So we're really excited about that. So, you know, I'm always staying busy. You know, I'm adding, like I said, I added that other channel, and you know, have all sorts of content for you guys between fishing and construction, house renovations, etc. So go check that out. I'll put the link to, you know, below in the description for that channel. And until next time, I'll catch you guys on the water. I appreciate you guys watching. It's time to get salty, baby.